The nice smooth sounds of a midday stream.
Yeah,
let's really not live yet.
Hey, Jay's back.
Wait, what? I'm not hosting again? Man. All right.
A solid 23 people. I like it.
How's everybody doing?
It's our fun little show during the week. What's up, Spider? I see you over on Kick.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I cannot speak English, but I'm excited.
Be excited! It's the Midday Mixer. Woo! Miles is mad. He's in a bad mood.
I'm not in a bad mood.
Maybe he should have taken the day off. I don't know. One of those things. Hope everybody's doing great. Look at that. Basket City already sent 10 kicks. Woo!
Heck yeah. What's up, sir?
Awesome. Already doing y'all's thing over there. I appreciate it. I'm finally back. I missed, 2 weeks of this show?
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
2 weeks.
It's been a minute. But we're back. Look at that. Hell.
But Mo's been a great host.
Wicked and Jay. Not one mention of Mo ever.
Because that is Mo.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mo's been a great host since you've been away.
You definitely could pull off a Forrest Gump like that. Forrest Gump.
Sure.
I did the hair once, and I had the beard, so just got to bring it together.
You got this.
And with those powers combined, my wife will probably leave me. So
BMCCB says, yo, let's get this thing started with 10 gifted membership.
Hey.
Sparkly Tracy said, you did great last night reading chats, Mo, but Beardo's better. Oh, wait, no. She said, hold on, but Beardo has a better beard. Wink, wink, wink.
I don't know how I feel about that. But thank you. I appreciate it.
Wink, wink. Shout out Wiley Dave. I see you over there on Kick as well. You guys are holding it down. Wow, got me dancing. Yeah, 5 gifted or higher, man. We play the Rose Tico. Boom. We're the only show that keeps that memory of Rose Tico from the sequel trilogy alive. The only one. You know. Look at that. We got jewels. Not everybody's got the jewels either, you know?
It's weird. If you get the jewels and you don't have super stickers, I like the jewels, but I kind of wish you had the option for both. I don't get super stickers anymore.
I don't know why I don't have super stickers on my gaming
if you
channel.
get, you don't have it here either if you've got jewels. Let me see. Oh no, you do. Never mind. See, I don't know. I guess some people have both.
Yeah, never mind. She forgot to check before she said something.
Well, no, because I'm used to your gaming one.
Oh, yeah, true. Basket City says, Mo is cool in my book. He's a fellow Hoosier.
Hail. Absolutely. We're going to repeat this year, sir. Sports ball reference.
Football?
Oh, yeah. Not basketball. We're never coming back. We suck.
Kind of a crazy, crazy statement there. But to think that Indiana actually won in football is kind of weird, isn't it?
Before Purdue makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. Yes.
It should have been Miami's year. Well,
Miami should never win again. Anyway,
before we get into any of the Dune 3, we're going to watch the Dune 3 trailer. I have not even seen it yet. I
haven't watched Dune 1 or 2.
I'm not the biggest Dune fan here, but I figured we'd go over the trailer. We also have some Star Wars news about Ewan McGregor and what movie he wants to be in. Kind of crazy, to be honest. Also, fans, you know what? Maybe we'll start with this. Maybe we'll start with this one. Spider-Man seems to be dominating the box office, billions of dollars, and some people have found a major problem in the movie. The Hulk and Punisher fight features a major error. For those that have seen the film, do you know what the error is? I know what
No.
it is.
I couldn't tell you. No.
Did he smash something that was not smashed anymore?
In the
after?
movie, the Hulk smashes the ground and it makes a giant wave in the concrete and knocks down the Punisher and Spider-Man. And the very next scene, Hulk goes to jump on the Punisher and Spider-Man pulls him across a flat, smooth surface while he's shooting the Hulk in the face.
And they're supposed to have a hole in the ground.
It's supposed to be rippled, right?
Rippled,
Like kind of
okay.
destroyed. Yeah. Okay. I mean,
Do you guys remember that scene?
I do.
I do.
It was hilarious that he was like, "I'm still going for it," and he's still shooting him.
He's
He's
shooting
doing
him in
no
the face.
damage.
It does nothing. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was a big boom. He hits the ground. He hits the ground. Well, it's not the ground, but it's like the level, and it makes like this tidal wave through the concrete and knocks the Punisher down. Then he goes to stomp on the Punisher, and Spider-Man pulls him across a smooth, uncracked floor. Yeah. How did the floor fix itself after the Hulk smashed it? That's the big one right there. People are showing. I don't want to scroll down because I think they have the clip. And but yeah, $2 billion movie, major mistake. Oh well.
Well, if you
Whoopsie.
go ahead, Wicked.
No, I just said whoopsie.
You know,
See
it's,
what? $2 billion. I hit 2 billion already.
Honestly, I don't think it would have. That's one of those ones where it's like I can kind of forgive it because it was during the course of action.
It was going by so
would-
quick.
Yeah, nobody would have noticed that if you hadn't pointed it out. It's inconsequential. Now having the helicopter held up by the webbing that'll dissolve after a few hours, that's kind of a huge plot hole. The Bugle Daily brought it up online. Yeah, no, his webbing dissolves after a while. Otherwise, it'll just stay there forever. So that guy that was stuck in the helicopter in the movie, yeah, he's gone. He's dead.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, when he said that, I was like, what? Yeah, that's kind of big. That's kind of a big deal.
I gave the film a 10/10, so I loved it.
7.5.
I give it an 8 just solely because the Tobys 1 and 2 are 10 out of 10. So this isn't quite on that level, but it was still a really great film.
I gave it a 6.5.
The best out of the Tom Holland ones.
Yeah,
Mm.
And I only gave it
Jean Grey is a real big sticking point for me. I'm trying to wrap my head around it.
That's a lot of people's sticking point.
And it's just like enough of the female villain that is just all of a sudden good because we said she is. It's like, no, not really. But
and the only reason why I gave it a 6.5 is because Spider-Man should be by himself. He should be fighting his enemies by himself. He should be learning the process by himself. That's where we know how Spider-Man matures and gets to where he needs to be. But he was always best being by himself.
Mhm.
That's my opinion.
That's why I got 8 instead of 10. But this was still the most that he did on his own because he didn't have
Yeah.
Iron Man. You know, he had the Punisher, but I can't get mad about those parts because I liked their scenes together. I thought they were great.
well, the Punisher definitely didn't support. He was more like the
We
cool
shot him in the
uncle.
back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and Spider-Man blasted him right through the back of his van. So it's like, you know.
Evil Befall has been a member of this channel for 67 months.
Woo.
Wow.
How long is that?
That is 5 years and 7 months.
Knee pain says I'm a little late to the show. Maybe it was discussed, but my gripe was the small potatoes BS. I do believe that was added in later. That was added in just to kind of plug in the Doomsday movie into this film. Because if you remember, Spider-Man was supposed to be released after Doomsday. So
Yeah, that's true.
So I think they made some like reshoots and stuff to kind of like make it seem like it's going into Doomsday. Also, this for you, Cole. What do you think, man? New G.I. Joe action figures.
Yeah,
Classified series.
Yeah, the classifieds have been. What are they? Or are they in, like? Excuse me. I think over 200 now. They've just been going like wildfire. But my problem with the classifieds is they should have just started with each year they came out. Like they should have just did the 82 line, then the 83, then the 84. Right now they're just like there's about 5 editions of Duke. There's like 3 of Snake Eyes. They're just bringing so many out. But the problem is they're bringing out characters who are never characters. Like the Snake Eyes woman. Snake Eyes isn't a woman. Laura Croft they brought out. Laura Croft's not in G.I. Joe. I get it, but they're just bringing out just way too many right now. And I know a lot of collectors now, they stop collecting because of the numbers are just going so high and because they just keep bringing them out.
They looks like they're turning Snake Eyes into Black Panther.
Yeah.
So who is this
She
woman?
does.
I don't even know who she is.
So there's a rendition of a Snake Eyes female now. I don't know. Is that Jinx? That could be Jinx.
And they called her that? Yeah,
Let's see.
Jinx.
Yeah, it's Jinx.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thought so. Yeah, that's Jinx. But Jinx is so if you go back, Jinx she's a ninja, but she fights the best when she's blindfolded. That's how she goes at kicking everyone's butt. But she's really good, and she has a relationship with Duke's half brother, Lieutenant Falcon, who played actually Don Johnson in the live action movie. But yeah, Jinx she's a very good ninja. But remember too, Snake Eyes in the comic they made him a ninja, but in the cartoon he was a commando. But like he's the best of the best.
Yeah, it's funny that they made Jinx look like this because in the original, it looked like in the animated movie, it looked like she was made for modern audiences. She had a short haircut, lots of clothes covering her, and this one it's the exact opposite. Which I'm for any kind of wins in that column.
Yeah, and Jinx is in her red outfit, and like when she's getting beat, she's like, okay, well, because she was trained by her blind master, and she covers her head, and then she fights, and that's how she gets her strength and beats people up.
Which is one of the cooler parts of the movie. Well, the whole movie's cool, but that's a cool part of the movie when she just starts kicking people, Cobra Law butt, blindfolded. Yeah.
Oh, the best is when Beachhead thought he could uphind her, and when she put on the blindfold, she was just like she just kicked his butt.
Oh, man,
but she probably just got scared because Beachhead doesn't wear deodorant. So, Jay, why'd you give that look? You're muted, I think.
No.
Oh, okay. What? No, there's
wear deodorant. Come on, man.
There's an episode where Wetsuit, I think it was Wetsuit and Beachhead, they were locked in Arise for Pinto Arise, and then they said that, we got to talk about deodorant. And he's like, what about it? I don't use any.
Oh.
What about this guy right here? And then we'll get into. I need a rundown on this guy.
Oh, Run Amok or Runabout? It's
Runabout reissues up for pre-order.
So Runabout and Run Amok, they're battle chargers. I actually got them right here. The original G1. So they basically, you pull them back. They're like the jump starters, and they transform. They pop up.
Oh,
they got the
it's
spring
automatic.
Loaded. Yeah. So, and that's his brother, Run Amok. But yeah, they're cool. They're the third party fans toys are a lot better. I think the X Trans bots, they're a lot nicer.
I forgot that they had those pull pop up.
Yeah, you would remember these ones. These are the actual jump starters.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Sorry, I had GoBots growing up because mom and dad didn't have much money, but any of that fancy stuff I didn't know about. I had my Optimus, which was my pride and joy. But yeah.
So I just want to show, I got this from San Diego Comic-Con. My buddy picked it up for me. So
nice.
Yeah.
That's cereal, right?
Well, it's Energon cubes. But it comes with a G1 Jazz and a G1 Optimus Prime. So, but it tells you here, do not eat, not a real breakfast, but totally real fun.
So you can't eat it?
Awesome.
No, it's Energon cubes. But this is so cool. I really wanted this because it came with the G1 Optimus Prime and the G1 Jazz. So a buddy of mine picked this up at San Diego Comic-Con because this was San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
What's actually in there?
I don't know. I never opened it. But no, it's Optimus Prime, Jazz, and the cereal.
Oh,
Well,
Is
the
it
Energon Cube.
like really edible, or is it?
No. You can't eat it.
Oh, okay.
See, it's just Energon Cube.
Oh, I know, but I'm like, is there anything in the box, or is it just empty?
No, the toys are in the box.
What toy? The Energon Cube blocks are in the box.
And Optimus Prime.
Are you sure that's what's in there?
You know what?
No, don't open it. Don't open it. Don't open it. We'll find the video. We'll find the video. I don't want you to open it on my account.
No, Optimus Prime and Jazz and the cereal's in here.
Interesting.
It's heavy.
I believe you. I don't want him to open
And it comes with their tech specs at the back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, does it even have the red light filter? Oh,
Yeah,
let me blow this up. There we go.
yes.
What are those things on the bottom? Is the glasses?
I think that's I think that's the. I don't know what that
is. That the bowl?
Yeah, I think that's the bowl.
Oh, Wicked's like I don't. These boys and their toys.
It includes Jazz.
That's freaking cool, actually.
That's really cool.
That's freaking cool. Yeah, Jazz is one of the best. What's up, Stephen Brown? I showed these off. I showed everything off earlier. Well, I didn't know you were here. They freaking got me the head of Winnie the Pooh. And the day that the incident allegedly happened 3 years ago.
Yeah, you know what was really surreal is he got that in Vegas, and it was sitting on the table while and we were all enjoying refreshments with Pooh's head in the middle, like it was a feast.
That's funny. Yeah.
But he also got me this monster, the PS1, 2, and 3 combo.
I'm so
I have one of those.
This thing is heavy, man.
Yeah, I have that too.
So this is, and you got to be careful with these. It has the PS2 built in. That's the OG one. So he let me know about the cooling situation on that. You can't just turn it on in a regular setting. You gotta.
Yeah. It's loud.
It also
gets super hot, right?
Yeah.
A lot of them have cooked themselves and got the yellow light of death, which is the same thing as red ring of death. So,
Jay, quick question: do you have the 4 USB ports on the front?
He's got it, yeah. Because I've talked to Stephen Brown, but yeah, check it out. It's the real deal. Open up, yeah. See how it's got the flap and everything, and
so now he can come play Modern Warfare 2 with us.
I got to figure out how to. I don't even know how to hook all that stuff up.
No, it's easy. But Mo can do it for you.
But I think I have that. He gave me a bunch of games too that are in another box.
So Beetle Johnson just texted me. I will pay Jay, and Jay have to pay you if I open up that box.
There you go.
Wait. Beetle Johnson will send me a super chat, and then I got to send it to Cole Hauser. How do I always lose? I sent it to Linko Kenobi last night. I was like, Linko Kenobi sent me an email or a message, and what did he do? He sends Jeremy like $100. Say, hey, hey, tell Jay I sent him a message. I was like, why don't you send that to me?
You know what's even better? I read it.
I was like, why didn't you just send that to me? Why you give Jeremy $100? And and he sent me another message. He goes, yeah, I kind of messed that up. Sorry. I was like,
I don't think I can open that box.
Happy birthday to Beetle Johnson, by the way.
Yeah,
Beetle
gone through
happy birthday
stuff too, man. He went through some stuff this month.
Yeah, he did. Good guy.
Yeah, we got to meet him at Carowinds, if memory serves. He was at Carowinds.
Yeah, he was a little upset that I didn't make it there because he wanted to hang out. But next time.
Yeah, we were talking trash about you. Look at my cock.
Whoa.
For 20 gifted membership. Did you see Bruce's question right below that, Cole? For you.
Yeah.
While you're looking at that, hold on. I got new clips from Nerd Slap. I haven't uploaded them yet because Sweet Jesus, man. I don't even have a minute to remember. But yeah.
Sorry, Bruce. My friend got it for me, so I don't know how much he paid. So it was a gift. So I was lucky. So I don't know how much he paid. I was going to say how much, and he just said, nah, Cole, it's for you.
Time to put the tinfoil hat on because I thought Mo was frozen. Oh well, didn't work.
Nope.
He was just looking at. Yeah, look at Macaque. Sorry, Wicked.
It's okay.
Probably shouldn't have said that. There you go.
Don't worry, I said worse.
Do you know if Krista got her vinyls from Jeremy? I have no idea. Also, I got this too. This was an awesome gift. I haven't even shown off yet. I was just gonna wait for Park Hoppin'. This is the kind of stuff that,
Cool.
It's beautiful, man. It's all about I could do a whole video on this for the History of Pirates channel. Like, look at the pictures in here. Like the concept art of the ride and everything. It's so freaking good with the maps. I'm like, somehow I gotta download this and try to get some of these pictures because it's so good. I would literally just read the book. I'd be like, and now a tale from the Pirates of the Caribbean book, and just read it and put the pictures up. Or maybe we'll have Wicked do it. She has a better voice.
I'll do it.
I'll pay her.
And we can have her say, when you hear the chime.
Exactly. When you hear the chime. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's
well, you get Wicked to do your audio book, like remember with the Star Wars things when I had the BB.
Yeah. That's what we were going with. She would do great. Before we get into some of the updated pop culture news, there was a brand new horror game that was released that no one's really talking about, maybe because it looks like crap. I don't know. But it's an indie horror game set in Mexico, inspired by the real-life island of the Dolls. This game is inspired by a real location and its eerie history. But here's the kicker of all this. The He-Man hat looks awesome. Thank you. Players can also watch full-length movies directly in the game, including Night of the Living Dead. Coming soon to Steam. So,
okay.
Let's see what we got. Is he in the toilet?
No, what? Hi.
Oh,
what?
Did it sound like he was in the toilet? When are you coming to Dallas? September 11th, 12th, 13th. Dallas Fan Expo weekend. So, all right, here we go.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Okay, that's really cool.
This is super cool. I want to play this.
They're coming for you.
That's wild, man.
What is this?
Imagine
called?
now we're watching VHS tapes through another stream. That's the future, right?
What is this game called?
I thought there was more of it's called this is just the first look.
Island of Dolls, I think is what you said.
Yeah, where dolls hang. Where dolls hang. Is there another trailer for the whole thing? And I'd like to pull that up too, but that I
usually on Steam they have it, but I'm gonna see if I.
There is one on Steam. It's.
Oh, I got it. Here we go. Yeah, it's only a minute. Here we go.
Oh, sorry. Let me watch it.
It is spooky season, right? Or it's getting there. Man, it's freaking August. What am I
According to the
about?
stores, yes, it is spooky season.
It's spooky season.
My duty. Gotta find them. Jesus Christ. Hello? Anyone there?
Coming for you, Barbara.
I need to find answers.
I already wishlisted it.
Okay, that looks pretty cool.
Cole
Yeah.
doesn't
I'm
do
not a-
scary maze, does he?
I'm not a horror guy, but this looks cool.
Yeah. You gotta like the indie games though, right? You know,
I
like
love the indie games.
Like they know what's up.
As long as Sweet Baby Inc. doesn't have anything to do with it, it should be good.
If that
Usually-
cabin that was USA themed had anything to do with it, no, they had nothing to do with it.
This is some of the they do a horror house with like that type of aesthetic. It is creepy as I don't know what with like dolls. That's the only time I've ever seen Ryan a little jumpy. So that's the only time when we go to Halloween Horror Nights and we walk through the creepy. Oh man, what house did we do in Vegas? Did we do Exorcist?
Yeah, there was an Exorcist house in Vegas. That scared you.
One more time, you kind of froze up there.
I did. Oh yeah, there was an Exorcist house in Vegas.
Yeah, I that was
You didn't like that one.
no, because they recreated the movie with the girl
Ooh,
and the priest and like she was crawling upside down and all that stuff. It was creepy. So I that's yeah. This stuff is just I'm not a spooky person.
dude,
I'm a spooky girl.
I'm a little jumpy. Also, I'm like big. When we go to the haunted houses, I don't know why anybody wants to stand near me. I'm a little jumpy. So we heard her both times. It was on your end. Oh, my bad.
It's funny because on Instagram when I see some of those and they're pretty funny. It's the one with the doll moving and they're just sitting there and they have the string attached to the doll.
Oh, like they'll have ghost faced or something.
Yeah,
like,
and it's I find those pretty hilarious because they're just sitting there and the doll just kind of moves and they look and they're just like, did that just move? And then the doll just comes running up and they take off, and those are pretty funny.
You know what Vera wants me to do, and it's one of the only things that I'm a little like I'm not like spooked easily, right? Because I'm like whatever, Jesus got me, right? I'm not scared. She wants me to go to the Warren Museum though, because they moved it to Salem. You know the Warren, the the Warrens, like the famous like people that exorcise demons and stuff from
Yeah. I don't like
Yeah.
that stuff.
yeah, I'm kind of over because I saw it was on an HBO show called Autopsy. There was the legend of Elmer McCurdy. He was a guy that was in a carnival ride. His corpse was there for like 30 years, and nobody noticed, and he was a prop. And they finally said, "Oh my goodness, it's a dead guy." So ever since I saw that, I'm like, I don't want to go on any of these rides because that's creepy. As there could be an actual corpse, and
Wasn't there a real skull?
Yeah, and the
original
Pirates of the
pirate-
Caribbean
yeah.
ride, apparently it's a real skull.
It is, or it was. You think they kept it?
In one of the scenes, they brought it in. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know about all that.
I always like the Eddie Murphy delirious when he talks about haunted houses and you know what white people would do and what black people would do, or black people would just leave, and the white people are just like, "Oh, let's go check it out."
oh yeah, yeah, get out. All right, I guess we're leaving.
We're out.
Yeah.
The highest graded Megatron in the hobby, first time offered for public sale. Online bidding starts this month.
Who wants to get it for me?
They're
It's only 100,000.
Yeah, only $100,000.
So the last one sold for 133,000. That
Was
was
it?
that was a month or a couple months ago, and there was only 20 bidders. So
Was it a 90 grade?
I believe it was. I believe it was a 90 grade. So yeah, it went for it went for yeah. So I have mine here.
I'll take 15,000 for this high grade ultra magnet.
Yeah. For Wicked, Ian, so forth, you have been summoned.
Yeah, so mine's right there. It's not a mine is about Well, sorry, I don't want to be showing that the pew pew part.
This is an 85 plus.
Mine's about. I would say mine's about a 70.
Yeah.
But I keep the pew pew part hidden because I don't want to get YouTube.
I got it.
Yeah. But you know what? If you can get him, grab him because he's one of the most. Because he's banned, you can't find him anywhere. He's banned. Like,
yeah,
I can't even bring. If I found one in the States, I don't think I can even bring it here because I don't think you're allowed to bring even this one. I think it's marked
without the markings.
Yeah, across the border. So now I got a 3-liter bottle of Crown across the border. So who knows? But
3 liters,
bro. I gotta tell you, man, crossing the Canadian, like flying into the Canadian border, is so. It like the I don't even, what do you call it in your country? Is it the same thing?
Border services.
Like the border services are so strict. Every time I flew into Canada, going through all the searches and stuff, they pulled me one time. They pulled me in a back room, asked me what was in my suitcase. I didn't know if it was called customs.
It's custom and border services.
Okay. It driving through was like a joke.
Yeah.
Full car. They're like, can we just see your ID? All right. Didn't check the car. Nothing. I was like, what? This is so easy.
I didn't have an issue when I flew.
Flying in was a pain. Like, I mean, it wasn't like, but the line was super long. It took forever. Like, I'm like, I guess I'd have to fly into Buffalo and just drive over. Maybe that's the.
Yeah, I've done that, like, obviously a couple times, but I didn't have a problem flying in. But I didn't check anything. I just had my little roller bag, and that was it. And when I left,
getting back on
was
the line long when you got back on the plane, like to come out.
No.
Well, I had a bad experience.
Driving is easier though, because I thought about that. Like, I was worried about flying. I was like, should I just go fly to Buffalo, stay with family for the night, and then drive over? But I didn't have an issue.
Yeah, and for me, because I know when I came back from Orlando, when I crossed, it was just like, anything to declare? Nah. How long were you gone? About a month. Oh, yeah. See you later.
So here's my question, Cole Hauser. Is Winnie the Pooh popular in Canada?
Yeah, I would say, because Disney is still big here, and so
there you go. There's your problem, Jay. Your persona non grata.
How do they know?
They got his picture up.
Well, lucky, like, gosh, the guy who gets this perfect Megatron for $100,000 to $200,000, it could go even higher.
So at our Transformers Con here, when I was walking around, I did see it was the Takara Fortress Maximus, the Brave Maximus. He was going for $7,500. I literally kept on walking back to this guy and saying, listen, what's your best price you would do? Because I was really considering buying it. Because listen, if I find something, like I found an Optimus Prime Pepsi, I'm going to buy it. I'm actually going to purchase it because the guy said he'd give me a good deal. But you know what? If there's certain figures like a Megatron, an Ultra Magnus, if it's the right price, you're gonna pull the trigger. Like you just will. Like I guarantee, like I said to Jay, I guarantee you, once he shows that Ultra Magnus, he's gonna have maybe 5 to 6 offers where guys are just saying, "Here, take my money."
So I have a question. I saw one of the bullet points on there. None graded higher. Is that information public, or is it just like they can just state that if you get a grade,
none graded higher at their auction?
Yeah,
at their auction. Okay, so I was like,
But a 90 is it's almost impossible, man, to find that. So it's almost impossible. I was just talking before the show. A friend of mine has a 90 Ultra Magnus, and he sent me a message saying, "Hey, I know you still have yours. Make sure you get it out of the light and put it in a dark room, because here's what happened to mine, and it's got yellow stains on it." So he goes, I don't think people would consider this a 90 anymore because of the yellow stains. Yeah. So I was like, ooh, all right.
Yeah. I see a lot of like G1 Jetfires box selling, and they're selling for a high price, and they do tell you, yeah, it's yellowing. It's that price has got to drop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you're not gonna crack. Like you have two choices. You're gonna crack it open and clean it.
Yeah,
which will just kill the value itself.
Yeah. So it's just like that Pepsi Optimus Prime that's for sale. It was graded. It was 95. Guy was asking 74,500 for it. Is that worth it? Yes, because Pepsi Optimus Primes, those ones are rare. Now, like I said, I know a guy who has one that's sealed. I told him last week. I said, listen, I'm gonna pick it up because I want it. Like I have one, but it's not boxed. I want one sealed box. So I ain't gonna tell you. I'm not gonna mention to anybody how much I'm paying for it, but
no, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna grab it.
About 30,000 or more. So
I'm not rich. I got no money. I'm poor.
Jay with the stank face.
Well, I mean, he's
just turn her behind you. Got about $1 million worth of stuff just behind you. So I mean,
he's
if you
totally
judge by your assets,
you're rich.
Listen, I was lucky. My parents bought a lot of these when I was growing up. So,
what did
I was lucky?
I'm confident enough to take the wait. What are you saying, iCanalyst? I'm confident enough to take the risk. And for clarification, it's just okay. All Coaz's money is wrapped up in toys. They're called collector's items, but yeah.
That I'll agree with.
One of these days. It's good to have people think you're poor. I'm very poor. That's all I have to say. Switching topics.
I'm not drinking Dasani. I'm drinking Costco water.
Dasani's ugh.
Yeah.
Dasani is probably Costco water is probably better.
It's absolutely better. Dasani is like
it's a
dehydrating water made in a freaking like factory. Yuck.
Sorry, I meant Perrier.
Oh, there
you go.
No Grey Poupon over there. Could Johnny Depp be ready to step back into one of his most famous roles? Producer Jerry Bruckheimer said Depp is in discussions to reprise his role as Captain Jack Sparrow in the 6th Pirates of the Caribbean film, nearly a decade after Disney cut ties with the actors. This has many fans asking, will Johnny Depp be cast in the next Pirates of the Caribbean film? What is
producer Jerry Bruckheimer says Depp is in discussions to reprise his role as Captain Jack Sparrow in the 6th Pirates of the Caribbean film, nearly a decade after Disney cut ties with the actor. Although a deal hasn't been confirmed, our sponsor Kalshi's prediction markets are optimistic about his return to the franchise, showing a 62% chance he'll join the cast. Producer Jerry Bruckheimer says
62% chance.
So, if you think about this, he can pretty much write his own ticket for how he was treated. So, listen, if you want me back, this is what you got to pay.
You know what he said, though, right?
Sorry, Mo.
You know what he said, right? He says, what did he say? 100 alpacas and $300 million or something.
Well, listen, if they're paying Robert Downey this much, and you know how Johnny is when it comes to Pirates of the Caribbean, a more beloved franchise, like he's gonna get whatever he wants. When you think?
I think so. So listen, if they're gonna pay this much, because people are speculating that he's gonna come back and he's a secondary character to Margot Robbie, which I don't want. I like Margot Robbie; she's a good actress. I wouldn't mind seeing her in a Pirates film, but I don't want to see her leading it. I want to see Jack Sparrow leading it. So if they do that and they pay all this money just to have him be a secondary character, I don't think they would do that. But Disney does make some not great decisions quite often, so that would be just like a waste of money, because movies have wasted Johnny Depp before. I will never forgive Into the Woods for that, because I went to the theaters to see that because I wanted to see Johnny Depp, and he was in it for 5 minutes. I was like, in the theater, like I audibly was like so upset about that. So I think that if they want to revive the franchise and keep it going, they know that they need Jack Sparrow to get people in the seats. So I think that he'd probably be a bit more than a secondary character. I would hope so. But if they do that, it would just be like a cash grab to get people in the seats, and people are going to be really mad if they do that. If they have him in
Wasn't
there for like
he
10 minutes.
technically secondary in the last film?
Kinda, yeah. And people didn't love that. So if they do
Yeah.
that again, they're really stupid. The movie itself wasn't terrible, but it's my least favorite out of all of them.
And he's pushing 60, right?
Oh, he's over 60.
Oh, he's over
He's pushing
60.
70. Yeah. He was
Okay.
he was like 62, 61 during the trial. So okay, here's the thing. If Margot Robbie's used right, I don't think could be a bad casting. It's just like you said, it's Disney. So she'll probably be front and center. But I could see that work if they're like on equal footing, because Johnny Depp ain't young anymore. I mean, you can kind of do tricks of the camera to make it work, but yeah, no, I love the first one. I kind of I know you guys love all of the movies, but the first one was just amazing. I could watch that over and over. It's so well done. It holds up so well. But yeah, I want Johnny Depp to come back. He deserves it, man.
Oh, they're all great. I mean, just looking at the CGI of like Davy Jones, that one was great too, because it's like, how did they get it to look that great? And now we get the crap that we like. I don't know. I do like all of the films, but the first one was definitely the best out of all of them. I think most people can agree with that.
So not to pour gasoline on a fire, this is my biggest gripe, even if Jack Sparrow's in the film.
Oh.
The upcoming female-led Pirates of the Caribbean movie is still in the works at Disney. Ayo, how do you say her name?
Ayo.
Ayo
Technology.
It's being eyed to star as a character named Anne. Now, the only pirate in Pirates of the Caribbean that's named Anne is Anne Bonny.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be that guy, but Anne Bonny did not look like this whatsoever.
Just throwing it out there,
She was a ginger, right? A ginger. Yeah. She was a redheaded girl. Or am I wrong about that?
More ginger side.
Yes.
Yep.
I have no problem naming this character Blackbeard. Sorry.
He said it, not us.
You can laugh because Hauser said it.
And I'm sitting here like, if this news came out a long time ago, but they still say that she's a part of the project, and I'm sitting here like, you can't have this be Anne Bonny. Now in 2024, the race swap thing was in full effect, man. I mean, technically, I guess it still is, but it's like that was like peak right there. So it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. But
God, she's ugly.
I don't know. So we'll see. But the thing is, I don't know what they would do. What kind of magic is left to have all female pirates lead? The way I see it is like it's all female pirates. They get stuck somewhere, and the only one that could help them out is maybe Jack Sparrow has a clue. Maybe he's got a token on his person, or maybe they try to pull the old compass trick again. Do you have the compass that kind of turned into a thing?
I kind of don't want this. Like, if Johnny Depp's a part of it, I will go see it. Like, definitely in theaters. But I don't. I feel like they started fizzling out with that last one, so just kind of done. And trying to revive it with an all-female cast is a really bad idea. It's going to be like a Ghostbusters.
And the problem is with this.
What happened with Ghostbusters? Yeah.
And the problem is with this, they would make her the lead over Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
And she would basically school him on how it is to be a pirate.
See, if they throw all that crap in it will kill the franchise, man. Like, it will kill the franchise for me.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want to.
Like, just don't do it.
Listen, they had no problem with Reva basically destroying Obi-Wan. So where does it stop? Like, and the problem I'm finding with these, listen, I go to watch whatever, as long as there's, you can say whatever you want with a hot female. But in recent times, in these last movies, the black women they've been casting, very unattractive. And I don't know if they're just trying to say, well, listen, that person can look like me or whatever. They're failing because of this. Like the new X-Men casting, great, because they brought hot people back.
So I will, with that note, there's a new sheriff in town at Disney with a bunch of new people hired. So maybe
he's kind of tipping his hat that he's going to kind of do the same crap. Even though the movies look like he's going the right direction, he's still kind of.
Now hearing about Henry Cavill playing, you know, I'm down with that.
Magneto, yes. Wolverine.
Yeah.
It was,
dude,
it was,
I'd be all in that. I'm like watching that for sure.
Wolverine is not my height. He's not our size. He's a little freaking bugger that just.
Hold on.
Let
me address this from Jane. Correct. My fear is that they were gonna, and the rumor mill was that was gonna be Anne Bonny. That was like my fear. Her name is just Anne, and they met her at a bar somewhere, and like she's gonna be part of the crew. Okay,
and that was Zoe Saldana, right?
Zoe, yeah. That's a totally different story. But all I kept hearing was Anne Bonny, because they brought in Blackbeard. They brought in, like, they had little hints of real pirates they sprinkled in these films, and they haven't really done a female pirate. Calico Jack, if y'all didn't know, this is a little history, was featured in the first movie. He was the pirate that was hung when Jack tips his hat. That was Calico Jack. So, and his crew in the first film. So they always sprinkled it in. So, like, for them saying, like, yeah, she's gonna be Anne Bonny, I'm gonna be like, please no. Hey, 200 people here. The Gary must have stopped streaming. So
yay, thank you.
A few minutes behind in the Transformers segment, I'll handle the bids for Jay's Magnus at Transformers Con. I'm bringing a lot of stuff. Cole House is going to be so mad at me. He's like, no, don't sell that. I have triples of things that, because I'm stupid, I go to these cons and I end up buying. Oh, I don't have this. I buy it and I come home and I go, well, would you look at that? I have this already. So
Bruce will be at the booth with you.
So I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna try to get rid of some stuff because, man, I just want to start traveling, man. Gary loves you, Jay. Oh, I know. Gary's the best. We talk all the time. But I have like Transformer #1, like the comic. I have like 4 of them for some reason. Because I see him and I go, I don't think I have this grade. And I go, oh, yeah, I have a 9.8. What was I thinking? So just going to clean a few things out. I got a lot of Starscream stuff, duplicates. So you could, if you want to run that, you guys want to run that, that'd be fine. That would be hilarious. All women pirate crew asking Captain Jack Sparrow for direction. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Jack saying the kitchen's that way.
Justin said, at least you liked it enough to buy it 3 times. Yeah, and that's another problem. I gotta stop. But
so
the cool thing about Transformers is everything's going up in value. So
yeah. Well, even for me, Jay, like I had in my notes in my phone, I had to keep all my classified numbers because for the G.I. Joe, because I would buy so many and I had like 20 duplicate G.I. Joe classifieds because I thought I had it. And then I said, no, I don't have it. I don't have that one. So I bought it. And then when I rearranged everything, I had 2 of this one, 2 of this one, 1 of this one. So I had like 20 doubles. So I was getting rid of a lot of them because, yeah, same with Transformers. You know how many Starscreams I have? Like, it's crazy. I should get
by the way, he's like, poor, y'all. He's poor.
So. For me, it's like comic books. It's like I have every Starscream comic book cover graded at a high 9 or higher, and all of a sudden I've been collecting that for like 10 years, right? And all of a sudden I'm like, man, I don't have this one. Then I go, actually I have 3 of them. What was I thinking?
Saw the new cover coming out, right?
And now I'm hoping that in October I can get rid of everything
You saw the new cover coming out with Starscream and Optimus.
I know. Optimus is ripping out his intestines and stuff. So Jay's hat is so shiny. I need to get that He-Man emoji here on YouTube side. Did you send it to me?
I think I did.
All right, I'll check. The black women aren't unattractive. They literally cut their hair short to make them unattractive. But yeah, I want some Tyra Banks again. Cole Hauser.
Tyra Banks, Holly Robinson. You know.
The if they made one, I'd wear it, but they don't have one, sadly. So that is true. Like even like we clown about Rose Tickle here. That actress is actually she's beautiful. Like when you see him on the red carpet, you're like, what the freak? Like she really looks like that. And then why did they make her look so dumpy and put her in a potato sack in the film?
Because they don't want hot women in
I know
these roles anymore. Because you got to admit, sorry, not admit, but you look at it. Carrie Fisher, she was a smoke show of the OG. Natalie Portman, she was a smoke. Hold on, Mo. What was that?
Carrie Fisher she was all right. She had a good body, but
she was a crush to me.
Good, cool. That's all right. I had some crushes.
Who is your crush? Is Pat from Saturday Night Live? What are you doing here?
Karen Allen.
Are you kidding me? Next to Jabba the Hutt in the bikini, like.
Oh yeah, no, she's good looking. But
dream was like Carrie Fisher poster. Like that was what the heck.
Well, she didn't like Pepsi. She liked Coke.
So that was a problem for him on a personal level.
Even back then, you're like, man, something wrong. No, Karen Allen was Karen Allen.
Are you kidding me, Karen Allen?
And Raiders of the Lost Ark, dude? Are you kidding me? Girl next door, baby. She was awesome.
Good night, everybody.
Poor Wicked. Anyway, this came out from Variety. Spider-Man Brand New Day has crossed 800 million domestically after 19 days, the fastest film to hit the milestone and fourth movie ever to do it. The Star Wars Force Awakens, man, if Star Wars would have done the movies that we wanted or that the fans love, they would be owning every single record. Look how hungry people were for Star Wars in the big screen, to see Han Solo and Luke again on the big screen. The thing has the highest domestic release in history. Star Wars: The Force Awakens, the highest, and it just everything went downhill after that.
And look what they did.
You have the highest domestic release in history, and then you screwed it up. What the freak, Disney? Like, what are you? Oh, Kathleen Kennedy. Anyway, followed by Avengers Endgame, Spider-Man No Way Home. Brand New Day is already the 6th highest grossing movie in history. I didn't expect this thing to hit 2 billion. It's just trailing my movie Avatar 2.9 and Avengers Endgame. That is crazy. Spider-Man, congratulations. Tom Holland has been in 2 movies in the same year that crossed $1 billion.
So Jay, I got a question for you. Because there's nothing really coming out until October, do you think Spider-Man surpasses and gets to 3 billion? Because there's no competition out there.
It might get close.
Because there's nothing. Because Street Fighter, that doesn't come out to November. There's nothing. There's no really big.
You're right, Clauser, because they just released it on IMAX now.
Yeah.
So IMAX is hitting. I would love to see. Yeah, Cole is wrong. Coyote versus Acme releases this week. It's just a joke, man.
You know what? A lot of people. I've heard a lot of talk. The fact that John Cena, they're not digging John Cena anymore. They just found him to be aloof as a show for China, where he's just the guy's not marketable.
Yeah, he just plays dull characters.
Yeah,
he should have done I guess in his DC, what's he? The Pathfinder, is that what it's called? What's the name of this character?
Peacemaker.
Pathfinder. Yeah. All right.
That was a G.I. Joe character from.
Yeah, I know.
That might be his great. Sorry, that might be his greatest.
Sorry, that's funny.
That might be his best role. So what I say? Who's the Peacemaker?
That's him.
George Clooney.
All right, what did I say?
You said
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. Peacemaker is his role. Yeah.
But Peacemaker was also a George Clooney movie that was actually pretty good.
But with all that being said, Avengers Doomsday is already breaking box office records 4 months before it even hits theater. The Marvel blockbuster has reportedly crossed 20 million in domestic pre-sales, the biggest 4-month advance pre-sales total for a movie. Now, I think this is happening because Spider-Man tickets were so hard to find, except for where Mo lived. But like for people that lived in a normal city, it was. We're gonna tell you, like we were scrambling. It was like you could find a ticket here and a ticket here and a ticket there. So,
Yeah, well, a lot of people, and I kind of was like, well, people are, after Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange, and after it came out of No Way Home, people are gonna get what? No, people just eat the slop. Sorry. They're like, oh, well, Brand New Day is good, so it must mean this is going to be good. I'm like, you guys have been proven in the recent history that is not the case. You guys should wait, but they don't. So one of the people I stream with, his parents got their Brand New Day ticket, and they were so excited that they bought their Doomsday ticket in advance. And these are full-on normies doing this. So they're kind of, because Spider-Man is getting so much praise, they're attributing that to other Marvel projects, which is how many times we got to teach you this lesson, old people.
And
isn't not how that works.
Yeah, and isn't Endgame a re-release coming out soon as well?
I think so. Yeah,
with new footage.
New footage.
With new footage. It's going to be 5 hours long now. So, it's going to be Oh, wait a minute. Mo Problems. I'm not affiliated with White Mo's take on Carrie Fisher. Yeah.
Hey. That's all right. You do you, sir.
Thank you, Mo.
The Ewoks. Magnum Norris for $5. And Jane with a silver star. Thank you. This is the funniest account, bro. That's the funniest account. So yeah, like I agree. I think the Spider-Man success is making people a little freaked out. But if you're wondering, if you live in the Orlando area, I plan on seeing this with like Patreon and anyone that's in the area on a Sunday at Universal Studios City Walk. Maybe Wicked might be joining me. We'll see if she's free. But if you're part of my Patreon, I've got the theater. I got where I'm sitting. So if you want to come hang out and watch the movie with us, I know my man Bruce in the chat is coming. On a Sunday, we'll probably do the same thing. I'll probably go to the pizza place and hang out. We had a great time watching Masters of the Universe together. So if you're in town, go buy the tickets now before that particular theater sells out. So
yeah. And I think we're doing Transformers the movie in Hershey.
Transformers, yeah, I'm about to post. Like, I gotta find a theater before I post that date. But yeah, we're gonna watch Transformers, and we might end up on as a stream.
That's
somehow.
Right.
Somehow later that night, we'll see.
Yeah. And just going back, Jay, I just think because of there's no competition and because people they're superhero fatigued, they're not Spider-Man fatigued, and this is what's generating a lot of popularity and where people are going. They're saying, "Hey, listen, let's go watch Spider-Man," because Spider-Man is not one of those characters who, Spider-Man. Just going back to when Spider-Man was first introduced, people love Spider-Man, and that's why there was never any fatigue with Spider-Man. We can all say what we want about Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire. People still went and saw it, and they still, I listen. It wasn't Spider-Man 2 or 1, but it was okay.
I'm gonna do a rewatch on that soon and see how I feel. Like, now I feel like I might even appreciate it more given like the slop that we've gotten, because there's so many memes from it. Like, there's parts of that movie that I do like, but it's been a while because I always just rewatch 1 and 2 and then kind of skip 3, and I'm like, let me give 3 some love. Like, soon I'm gonna watch it within the next couple weeks.
I mean, Isaac, come to Hershey Park. Take the 6-hour drive.
Make sure Jay gets me a Reese's.
Sony owns Spider-Man, and Sony ain't Disney. That is correct.
Normies don't know that though. They see Marvel, and that's just all they
Yeah.
know. Yeah,
But-
they don't really understand that Disney's going to run it into the ground with all the Phase 4 and 5 characters. So,
I'm very shocked that this thing hit 2 billion. So
I'm not, because Spider-Man, like, especially because the last one went over so well, people loved No Way Home. So, and then the trailers were good.
what's
for
the
this.
draw for 2 billion? That's just a crazy number without the IMAX.
Yeah.
But like I
Is
said,
it the
Jay,
Punisher dynamic? Is it seeing Savage Hulk again? Like, what was it? What
I
was
think
the-
it's everything.
I think it's, all
Yeah.
of it.
Spider-Man has never been a failure.
Yeah.
There
Some
wasn't
of his
an-
other Spider-Man movies didn't do this well. So
Yeah, but it's a generation over time, and then before because you got to remember too when the first Spider-Man, the Sam Raimi came out, there was a lot of competition back then for superheroes. They weren't bad, because we had our Batmans, and you had some of the Fantastic Four stuff. There was just like an assortment of characters around that wasn't destroyed now by the whole Marvel Disney aspect.
Well, I kind of disagree with that. There was competition, but they weren't competition. They were other comic movies.
Well, what I meant was there was a lot of stuff out there.
Oh yeah, you had X-Men. That was really the only thing that was really like great, because Fantastic Four stunk. We had just gotten done with Batman and Robin, which stunk. So yeah, but Spider-Man.
You didn't like Mr. Freeze? Come on.
Well, of course I like Mr. Freeze.
Stay
What
cool,
killed the
bird boy.
dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
Yeah,
Magnum
but I hear
North
what-
Mo, the box office begs to differ.
You just made my point, Magnum. That's what I said. They don't know the difference.
Yeah,
that's
but
that's why they're pre-ordering Doomsday. I know Magnum Norris. I talk to him a lot.
Yeah,
So.
but I hear what you're saying, Mo. I'm just saying there was and I'm not trying to say listen, Batman Forever, great movie. I thought the Val Kilmer Batman was good, but the Fantastic Four movies with Chris Evans, they weren't bad.
No, I didn't hate them.
Yeah,
No, but they weren't like they kind of were like in the office. I mean, in the box.
But
office,
you had
they were kind of
yeah.
like lukewarm, and like
yeah,
people
but
liked
you
it,
had a
they-
lot of movies back then compared to what we have now, where you're not getting as many movies per year post COVID for what we got back then. Because
I agree with
you
that.
got to.
I just assumed Toby and Andrew in the same film, that would be the biggest Spider-Man to date. So that's why I was shocked, because I saw that movie 3 times, and every time I saw it, the same. What happened?
I'm chilling out.
Oh,
Breathe.
Mo,
Breathe.
chill
Deep
out.
breaths.
0 for 2. There was the same crowd reaction the entire time. The crowd reaction from this Spider-Man movie was like the heartbreak. Every time Zendaya was like, I don't love you. everyone was like, oh, and then when he kissed Zendaya, everybody started clapping like, yeah, they're back together. Or the other MJ, it's like, I was like, all the other stuff wasn't really a thing.
Here's the thing: I saw that fake MJ thing coming, but they sold it so well that it still hit me right in the chest. I was like, she's not back, but I want to see what happens. And the way that they sold that with her being in there, it was gut wrenching, dude. It was so they really did do a good job with all the chemistry. Like I said, the movie was good aside from the villain. So
6 Scale Mafia says, hope all is well. Star Trek 1 through 4 in theaters soon. Will tie in an episode beforehand. Space Seed, then Wrath of Khan for the example. Yeah.
Yeah, I will go watch those easy. And you got to remember too,
cool.
Nicholas Meyer, he did his homework. He watched when he was made director of Star Trek 2 Wrath of Khan. Before it was called Wrath of Khan, he went back, watched all the OG Star Trek episodes, saw Space Seed, and he's like, okay, this is my movie for Star Trek 2 The Wrath of Khan.
dude,
And
yeah.
that's what a director should do. Went back and do some research. Where Dave Filoni and that other loser guys who didn't even bother doing their research on Star Wars, where, you know, what's her name saying, I like all the Star Wars. They never did that. They never went back and did their research.
Yeah, and Space Seed is a wonderful episode, by the way. It is amazing. Even watching today.
You know what, Mo? You know what episode that's really good? Because there's a whole bunch of movies. There's a whole bunch of episodes about AI, but The Ultimate Computer is one of the best.
There's some great ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
I need to rewatch.
Doug B just dropped a 50. Doug B sent $500 in kicks to Jeremy last night, and then they sent $1,000 to kick Ben.
Yes.
I'm like, all right, I got to get Ben on my show so people could send that kind of money to like send to kick Ben off the show. That'd be pretty good. But Dougie B always supporting the guy over here. I'm looking forward to the almighty Schwartz saga that has enough content to last through 2148. I love Mel Brooks. I hope the one guy is in it with the Afro pick and just redoes his line. That's all I need in that film, man. That is one of the great. I'll never forget seeing that for the first time, and like, I laughed so hard at that. You know what I'm talking about, Cole Hauser?
You're talking about Tuvok.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He was.
Yeah.
Have you guys found anything? No. Have you guys found anything? No. Have you guys found anything? Man, we ain't found shit. Yeah. That's such a good scene.
That is like the greatest part. I don't know why that was so funny.
And they have giant Afro helmets.
Listen, I had a pick back in the day because I had a fro. So
you offended by that scene in the movie?
Oh no, I loved it.
Okay.
I loved it. I had a pick. I wonder if I still have it somewhere.
I also hope that they kind of make fun of Disney Star Wars a little bit and like, yeah, it's like not good. I think that would just be chef's kiss.
Okay.
So
hey, Jay, don't hate me, but I don't have good feelings about this movie because
I don't either.
I understand it's Mel Brooks, but it's not Mel.
Josh Gad is the big red flag.
Yeah, it's not Mel Brooks of the 80s.
I've seen Young Frankenstein play live. Mel Brooks. It was really good.
Like Mel Brooks is fantastic. Like his movies were just glorious.
But were you offended by
Blazing Saddles? No, hell no.
Yeah,
I love Blazing Saddles. Listen, I say that. Listen, when I'm out,
this movie, like.
Listen, when I'm out, I always say, "Where the white women at?"
Excuse me while I whip this. That's a movie. That's a great movie. Those are the two quotes you can say from the entire movie.
I know, man. It was like the most N-word filled movie like ever.
The best.
Dom DeLuise telling gay jokes for like 5 minutes straight. Sounds like a bunch of leaky pipes in here.
Bro, there's a scene in that film. It makes no sense.
Are you talking about the one with the KKK and the Indians?
No,
they're in the lineup.
That's pretty good too. There's a scene in that film. And the only reason I watched that as a kid when it was on HBO or something, because I saw this scene where all the cowboys were sitting around the campfire eating beans, and they were all like ripping farts for like 5 minutes.
Can we have some more beans? No. Like, dude.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you watch the whole movie and you're like, wait a minute here. Like, what is this?
If you go back and you just watch the parodies back in the 70s and 80s,
they didn't care, man.
They didn't care. Like Top Secret, Val Kilmer, great parody. Just awesome.
Listen, Richard Pryor had some of the best white jokes ever, man. Nobody got offended. He used I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, he used the word honky. Like, I don't know if you ever heard that word, Wicked, but
yes.
Dude, Sanford and Son used to make fun of white people all the time.
It was hilarious. No one got upset.
Yeah.
No one got upset.
Well, they used the N-word too on Sanford and Son too.
Did.
Yeah, no, he goes like
don't say it, Mo. Don't say it.
No, it's not bad. He goes,
stop, Mo.
He's like, we're at this honky tonk bar, and he goes, and his son goes, I don't think this is a honky tonk bar, and then Sanford goes, looks like a bunch of honkies to me. So.
Hey Mo, did you watch the one when he was in court?
Oh, dude, I used to watch.
And
that.
he's like, "Why are all these N-words around here?"
George Jefferson was pretty funny too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
see, that's what we want. No one's offended, Hollywood. No. We love it. You get a nice equal balance, and no one's out there crying about, "Oh, I'm offended." Like, let everybody have it. It's all good.
Yeah.
Magnum North for 5. I just can't relate to Spider-Man. I've never been as small. Wait. I've never been as small as Toby or Tom. I'm about Batman, rich boy who uses his money for good. I'm not shockingly, I'm not really a Batman fan. I'm more of a Marvel guy, so I would be more of an Iron Man guy. But not saying he's not a good character. I just not into him like others were. So that's all. 6 Scale Mafia dropping 5 gifted memberships to the channel. Here's your road. Mel Brooks is a genius. Magnum Norse for 2. He was great. Stormbreaker for $2 is a brown man. Where the white women at? LOL. Well, we got one on the panel. I hope she's not offended by that.
No.
So, I showed this last night, but you want to see a wholesome good time. You see where Harrison Ford realizes what he's doing? He starts to laugh.
I think he's lost it.
I know what's in that cookie.
Every single story I have ever heard about Harrison Ford from anybody that I've ever known said the man loves his wine. And the man has a lot of it all the time.
Hey, so he's 84, man. He looks great at 84. Like, maybe I should start drinking wine.
So I actually met Harrison Ford.
You did?
Yeah. So I used to work at this. I used to work banquet hall / bar where we did a lot of movie wrap parties, and we were doing the wrap party for K-19 the Widowmaker, which Harrison Ford was in. Him and Liam Neeson. So they were both at the wrap party, and actually in the U2 Bono, they actually showed up that night too. So we, I was surprised because Harrison was pretty wasted, but when he left, he actually remembered my name after leaving. He was just like, we had a great time here. So I shook my hand. So, and this was before like cell phone cameras, right? Because we're still using the Blackberries. Yeah, he was a great guy back then.
There's a term that they use in Hollywood called working drunk.
Yeah.
That people can work just fine being pretty drunk.
Your boy from Jaws, Robert Shaw.
Oh man.
So we have where I'm from in northern Indiana. There is a martini called the Harrison Ford at the bar that my wife and I used to love going to the restaurant. It's because he had to crash land at the airport.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
The man crashed a plane and survived. God's on it. His plane actually lost power, and he landed it on a golf course not too long ago too.
Yeah.
Freaking Harrison Ford. He crashed his plane multiple times. Unbelievable. Robert Shaw. There's a tell-all book about one of the people on the set where Robert Shaw, they said he might have impregnated like 9 or 10 women in that little college girls from that town, because after he shot his scenes, he would go into the bar and buy everybody drinks, and he would get so blasted. And then even Richard Dreyfuss would be like, dude, the guy was freaking like just drinking, and then they say action and he turned into the character. He turned into Quint. So
did you ever hear the story about Harrison and Carrie Fisher? How
I read her book.
Oh, okay.
How she used to, books, I should say.
She used to sniff her cocaine.
Yeah, it was in her book.
Yeah.
Homosexual for $1.
Thank you.
What's Wicked hugging on over there? You got your plushie?
Oh, it's my new Appa. I have two now. This one's
an Appa?
like from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No.
He's an
I'm not
air
Avatar
bison.
fan.
It's not that Avatar. No offense, Jay. It's better than that Avatar. I'm sorry. Sorry, Jay.
I've never seen it. You know that?
Yeah. It's good. It's a really great show.
You've loved that thing since you got it. You like never let it go.
Well, no, I got two. Hold on. I got two. I just got this one. This was sent from my throne wish list. Thank you. Hold on. I got another one at a convention.
Oh, girls and their plushies, man.
I got to get my plushie.
I'm not really a
I got to get my
person,
toy to
but
hold.
I will
She can
take
still hear us,
anything
sorry.
Appa. Yeah, I can still hear. I got my headphones on. He's
My
not
bad.
far. You talking crap? This
No,
was,
no,
this
no.
was this was limited. Like this one you could get online. This one is hard to come by. It's very limited.
I've never seen Avatar. I heard nothing but
love
great things
Appa.
about it. Nothing but great things. Wicked's hat is more manly than Jay's.
It's America. That's why.
That's one of my favorite 9-line hats, by the way.
There
Use
you
my
go.
code to get it.
My favorite is the one that says America that looks like a certain brand of cigarettes. That one's my favorite.
From 9-line?
Oh yeah.
Was it like
says
Marlboro or something?
It looks like Marlboro. Yeah. I love
I got
that
my
one.
plushie.
Oh,
Don't hurt yourself. Can't snuggle that.
I can snuggle it.
Hey man,
And he'll
whatever.
protect me.
That's my plushie right here. The head of Winnie the Pooh.
Mo doesn't have a plushie.
I do. Gizmo's hanging out in the closet. So
Well, with all this plushie love, do us a favor, guys, and pick up the 221B locker
yeah.
bag that all four of us have and all four of us love. Yes, it might cost a little bit, but you can get 15% off and you get a free patch if you use code Rebellion. Believe me, this thing you could soar inside an airplane. You could check that sucker in. It will carry everything that you want. Every one of my vlog videos has it in there, so it shows you that I use it to carry all my clothes and everything else in between when I travel. You're gonna love this bag. This is my pitch.
I'll be bringing mine to
Oh,
Dallas.
I got it. So yeah, scan the code, get it. Let us know you got it. Send us a picture, and I'd love to post it on my Instagram with you guys wearing it. The sling bags are on its way. So
I'll be bringing mine to Dallas.
20. You could fit that plushie in that bag, can't
Dude.
you? Cole Hauser
I
travels
can
with
fit
it.
in the bag.
Yep.
So here's the great thing about that bag. I love traveling with it. It's really easy to carry around the airport. I mean, you think of like having something that carries that much stuff on your back. It's actually comfortable. But the best thing is it'll carry as much as a carry-on and your laptop bag. I've carried everything that I would have put in both those things with room to spare, and it fits in the overhead compartment, man. This thing,
I've done
I
it too.
literally do not travel with anything except for this bag. It's that good.
And the greatest thing about that bag is that you got a shoe. You got a
Shoe.
compartment for your shoes.
Yes.
And I
When
was,
Cole Hauser found that, he was so excited.
I was just like,
Oh no.
no,
have
it's
a
sword
You
fell.
have a gong in there? What was
Yeah,
that?
what was that noise?
No, it was on the thing. But yeah, the shoes, because I found this compartment underneath, and I'm just like, I can put my shoes in here. So I got to put my shoes underneath.
He was very happy about the shoe part.
Perfect.
And they
It's the best bag I've ever bought.
And the tall guys, us tall guys, the shoes fit. And that's because
Yeah.
they have shoe compartments, but they don't fit the bigger feet. So
Yeah.
What Wicked doesn't tell you is that there's a soul trapped in those plushies. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's just Appa.
Somebody's soul is in there. Speaking of soul, there's no soul left. Ewan McGregor is man, don't wave it like that, Cole. I was like, if you keep playing with it, it's gonna break. So
yeah, it's getting old. You got to treat it with a little more respect. Too.
Ewan McGregor wants to reprise his Star Wars role of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hold on, what is this?
I can't focus.
GJ on Tuesday night's main event, Mo. Very funny.
You know what? I think you have you're either on the same level as Mazza or you have more accounts than Mazza's.
Mo is turning into the next beer.
That's saying a lot.
That is.
Mazza has all of you. Like,
There's
it's
a
infinite
multiverse of
accounts.
Mazzas.
Yes.
No, there's a multiverse of Mo's.
I thought he was a fake person because I didn't know which one the real one was, and I finally saw him.
I know you're like, wait, he actually exists? This is a
Yeah,
person?
it's kind of cool actually. I was like, oh, he's actually a real person, not a construct. All right.
All right, let me start this over because I was highly distracted. Ewan McGregor wants to reprise his role. One more time. Ewan McGregor wants to reprise his Star Wars role of Obi-Wan Kenobi and has some ideas for a new project. He said Yoda's somewhere else after the end of episode 3. When we all go to the 4 or 5 corners of the galaxy or however many corners it got, I won't have to be in touch with him, but he's out there. So I think there could be a story there where I'm trying to reach out to him.
Stupid.
Homeboy is broke. That's all I'm getting from this.
All I want is Luke on Tatooine, going over to the Lars's house every day, just watching in on Luke, going back, going at the Mos Eisley, just searching, maybe talking to Yoda or Bell Organa once in a while. But he's on Tatooine doing what he needs to do to make sure Luke is safe. That's it. That's all we wanted. The fact that they made Reva the thumbnail on Disney Plus for the Obi-Wan series is disgusting.
Did you like how he got around the laser fence? I thought that was very well thought out.
The fact that he's carrying Leia with 3 legs, trying to get away from that Imperial outpost.
It doesn't matter. He should never have the last thing that Yoda told him was, you got to go to Tatooine and watch over Luke Skywalker. Yeah. That's it. The other idea for a story goes, I got very excited when Mary started working on Ahsoka. I thought maybe there's a big love story there. Obi-Wan and Hera.
Listen, Obi-Wan has his job. Bell Organa has his job. That's it. That's all I want.
Yeah. Seeing Yoda in The Last Jedi was absolutely disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And such a disgrace. They made him giggly Yoda, which Yoda only was giggly to teach Luke a lesson. That's the only reason why he was like that. Never ever do you see Yoda giggly and skippy like that, except when he was trying to teach Luke a lesson in Empire Strikes Back. It was a work. It wasn't his personality. Seeing Yoda on the Acolyte was bad too. Yeah, because basically it was all Yoda's fault this happened.
It's kind of sad because Ewan McGregor was born for this role. It's a role that they effed up. I mean, they effed up hard.
Well, here's the thing. He's going to be the same age as Alec Guinness in like another, 5 years? That's when Alec Guinness played Obi-Wan. So what's to stop Lucasfilm from saying, hey, we're going to redo the original trilogy? That way they can intertwine Reva and everything else. I'm not saying they announced that. I'm just saying, what would stop them from doing that?
Yeah.
See, and this is why I like.
They could add Baby Yoda into the mix, and
they're kind of going the opposite direction, though, a little bit, aren't they? They're going to do the unremastered, non-George Lucas messed with, like the OG Star Wars next year, aren't they? Aren't they releasing?
Yeah. They're going to release that. They're going to re-release it back in theaters because that's the only thing that makes them money at this point. Sadly, the Episode 3 re-release. They could have kept that in theaters up to, even though a lot of people don't like this, but the May the 4th day, because it came out a week before. And they just yanked it. They said 1 weekend only. But that thing came out like the #1 movie or #2 movie that weekend. And it's like if they kept it in through May the 4th, are you kidding me?
Everybody Wish out? It was going to overtake Wish.
That's what it was.
It was
over.
No, I thought it was Sinners.
Yeah.
Or
no,
Sin-
no, no. It
something.
was
No.
overtaking another Disney film.
I think it was Wish.
And Disney's like, ew, let's not do that. That's embarrassing. So if it would have stayed for that weekend for May the 4th, man, people would have just shown just because people like Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland and here in Orlando on May the 4th. It is we showed it on Daily. It's a mob scene. It's a mob. Like people just want to be there. That's how much people still love Star Wars, whether they like the sequels or not. People just go on May the 4th and they just hang out at the Star Wars land the whole time. It is what it is. Like, I know people are like Star Wars is dead and all that stuff. And yeah, there's a lot to be said about that, but it's like that Revenge of the Sith could have like tripled its money.
So I saw it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I saw it 3 times when on the re-release because I couldn't get enough of Revenge of the Sith because I wanted to watch more. And the fact that they pulled it so fast,
yeah,
the thing was making you money.
I was going to take my son to go see it the next week, and there was no next week.
Yeah,
and I was shocked because it did pull in a lot of money on very limited theaters. Yeah,
so that's why Star Wars, the original name for the movie, gets a re-release because they'll probably make enough money to do whatever. Magna Norse for 5. Disney cannot stop the ridiculousness. It's pure Marxist feminist slop at this point. I will say that I know we say Disney as an umbrella, but you gotta blame some of these pocket like Lucasfilm and like there's more mess in some of the Lucasfilm stuff than I will say Marvel. Even I'm not giving anybody a pass, but I'm like, I think Lucasfilm was under Kennedy was super injected with that crap. I mean, look how bad this thing is fallen. And yes, I know some of the actors in Ahsoka too and stuff like that. And the first one wasn't received that well. You could tell by the viewership, and I feel like that's why they really pumped in a lot of Hayden in the teaser trailer, and which is crazy because not too much Ezra, which he's supposed to be the star of that show, or it was mostly about him. So maybe not the star, but
no, there was a lot of buzz around him when he hit because
no. In the teaser trailer, Ezra, he was barely in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was trying to support your point. He should have been in it because he got a lot of buzz because a lot of people loved Rebels. I was kind of indifferent to it. My son enjoyed it, but he was a character that a lot of people really liked. If they didn't like anybody else in that show, they loved Ezra. And to see him come in live action, there was a little buzz. People were getting excited that we're into Rebels. So they should have kind of leaned into that, and they should lean into it this season because a lot of people liked him. I think people said, like Ryan Kendall said, of all the people that are true to the character in animation, he does the best job. So
yeah,
you know what still gives me nightmares? The Canto bite scene with Benicio del Toro.
Ooh.
That literally gives me nightmares. This is why it's funny. Robot Head did an amazing video on Book of Boba Fett. I think this thing was. I hated the Book of Boba Fett, but after watching Robot Head's video on it, it's about like hour and a half. I hate it even more now. Book of Boba Fett. I mean, it was so bad. They basically emasculated Boba Fett in this show. It was disgusting. I mean, and I love Boba Fett. Like for the little bits that we got of him in Empire Strikes Back was perfect. This guy was mysterious. Vader respected this guy. To tell you how far Star Wars has sunk.
300 people here. Shout out. And Magna Norse for 5. Andor had a great writer and showrunner. A lot of people. And shout out to My Nerdy Home.
What's up?
We got 300 watching. What's up, everybody?
Hail.
The most we've ever had for this show.
We stuck to the time. Maybe we should keep with that.
12:30 works.
Maybe we found the secret sauce here. I don't know. Mm-hmm. A lot of people that watched Andor really liked it,
but didn't get enough viewers. That's the problem.
For what it's worth. So,
I didn't watch that one.
Yeah. And I like the actor who does Admiral Krennic. I think he's. I think he was like shining light in Rogue One. I thought he was a wonderful evil bad guy, like a little snake.
The problem is, everyone knows. I don't even know why they call it Andor. They should just call it the birth of the rebellion or the birth of the empire.
Well, Wicked won't be with us anymore. Sorry, Captain. You have to go somewhere else.
I just got fired.
I think I'm on that list first, Wicked. I'm not.
Someone was supposed to send $100 and she was going to put on a onesie, but no one did it. So
yeah, and I didn't get my Optimus Prime onesie, so I can't wear one.
Yeah, come on, dude. That was like 2 months ago.
You gotta
Still
let it
didn't get
go.
one.
Come on, eh?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
You know how happy X-Wing was to hear me say A for the first time when he was in Canada? He goes, oh my God, you said A. I said, yeah, and it's a Canadian
And
thing.
you also say a boot.
Yeah, he does.
I don't say a boot. I say a
yes,
bout.
you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You
No, I
don't think
don't.
you do, but you do.
You've said it
like
before.
You don't sound like red green, but you're.
And it's Z. It's Z, not Z.
No, it's Z.
It's
It's a Z. It's a Z28. It's a
No, it's a Z28.
All right. Now my
hate
Carrie
it when
Fisher
the
comment.
boys argue.
I do want to back to Star Wars. I do want to address one thing. So 100 for Wicked in a onesie. I think that's what we were. She has a
I have Yoshi and I have Stay Puffed.
Yoshi and Stay Puft Marshmallow, so she could just be extra squishy.
Or she can skin one of her Onis
her
and put it on her
plushie.
head.
No.
Hayden Christensen opened us up about making a live action Clone Wars show. I know that Ewan McGregor would love to do more with that. I've heard Natalie Portman would love to come back, Sam Jackson, so you could get the band back together. Let me just say this. If Ewan were to come back and they were to do anything, that is what the Kenobi show should have been about. Obi-Wan Kenobi should have been sitting there watching Luke and look over and see like a button or something and have a flashback of a big battle, and they could have brought everybody back. I will say this about these actors, not only Star Wars, but Marvel and everything else. Being around the conventions and stuff has really taught me that there are certain reporters that constantly pound these actors with these questions over and over and over and over and over again till they finally give them something. They really do. A lot of times they get asked that, and he goes, they'll say something along the lines of, if the script is good, like something very vague. And they keep asking them and asking them and asking them and asking them until they finally get a talking point to run with a story. I'm not getting any actors off the hook, but I've seen it firsthand over and over and over again where it's like, oh my gosh, this person was at the last con. He's like, yeah, I'm here with Screen Rant or whatever. And it's like, you asked the same question. I saw it with Gina when I was like traveling with Gina. The same reporters would come around and ask, like every single con, they would be there and ask the exact same question about the lawsuit, about this. It was the same question, waiting for her to give a different type of non-vague answer. So I'm kind of like, sometimes when the actors say stuff, I do give them a little grace sometimes, but I mean, I don't know. It's just maybe some of them really feel the way they feel at times, and maybe some of them don't. So it is a constant. Yeah. And you want to know what's crazy? This question gets asked a lot.
Because of that, what's his name? Mark, what the heck was the
Malfin or something like that? Malfin?
This question gets asked by so many reporters at these cons. How is the gay representation in Ahsoka? And the response from most of these people have been, you just have to watch the show. And I hope you connect with the characters. It's like, okay, good answer, whatever. That's a nothing burger answer, right? But I've heard them ask over and over and over. And one of these days, they're just going to say something. They're just going to say something and it's going to make a headline. But, it's still their words. I'm not trying to I'm not. Anyway.
Regarding...
I'm just saying, I just want that to be out there, because even Ryan, when he was at the con, he heard this at one of the cons. We made a point. I remember us talking. He goes, man, they just literally ask the same questions at every time they can here in America. I was like, yes, they do. over and over and over. Tom Holland got asked when he started playing Spider-Man, I think it was like 26 times, could Spider-Man be gay? And he finally answered it one time. He's like, Spider-Man could be whatever you think to be. Like, you're right, something like that. And I don't know if you remember, they ran with that. Tom Holland says Spider-Man is gay.
Yeah, it's
a war. What?
It's a war of attrition. They're either going to get you pissed off because you're asking that same question if you're slightly based, or they're going to give you the answer you want so you'll shut up. But we don't have the context of that out here. So we just are like, yeah, I agree with that. And there are some people that like Millie Alcock that just believe everything that comes out of their mouth, that are completely full of crap.
I think when she made those statements, she looked like she had a little fun.
She was drinking a little bit there.
Yeah. If I can just go back to that.
It is their words. At the end of the day, it's still their words. So I get it. Go ahead, Cole.
Just going back to the article, like I don't want a Clone Wars with
No, I don't want any of it.
But it's funny because I've been playing Galactic Contention. I think Mo, you've been watching what it feels like Clone Wars, and that's what I want. I was hoping, because from what I was when the Disney Clone Wars came out, they kept on talking about, it's going to all be about the clones. And what did we get? We got Mandalorians, we got Jedi, we got a whole bunch of stuff where I was just tuned out. I wanted a Clone Wars show which just focuses on clones fighting against the CIS. That's all I ever wanted. And playing Galactic Contention brings that back for me, because it feels so Star Wars, so prequels. You got clones. In the background, what you hear, they'll, like, if you're playing the droids, it'll tell you, like, when you lose a command post, General Grievous, Count Dooku, they're not going to be happy. There's no Jedi in it. It's just clones versus the Separatists. That's all I ever wanted in a Clone Wars series. For what are they going to do? They're going to have to de-age Hayden, Ewan, Padme. I don't want to see these people back. If you were going to do a Clone Wars series, now the micro series was the best. The Adult Swim one, the Taranowski series, that was great. But for a live action, for bringing them back, it's not going to be the same. It's just not. And Disney's just going to F it up anyway. So what's the point of trying to bring something back?
I agree. I think they should just close the book and go a million years in the future or a million years in the past. Like,
well, you saw what they did with
to anything Skywalker related. Just be done with it. Like nothing, not even a hint of Skywalker related. Like that's what it needs to be.
And there was and I've been hearing and I've been hearing through, like, a lot of people we talked to and stuff like that. Apparently, Star Wars was supposed to be given to Tartakovsky.
Yeah, he turned it down.
And I'm just like, going back in time, I would just like, dude, you got to take this over, and just seeing how destructive it's become. Because listen, I love Star Wars. I went to go watch Phantom Menace at 4:00 in the morning. I love Empire. Empire Strikes Back is still my favorite. And the fact that the slop that we just get now, it hurts. This is why for Transformers, I only stick with Generation 1. Because for the live action movies, it just broke my heart in what they did. They destroyed a franchise that I grew up with, what I cherish, for all the toys I have in my background. I love, and they just wrecked it. Where I have no feeling when they talk about, we're going to make another live action movie. Well, I'm not going to watch it because I don't care about that stuff. We're going to do another G.I. Joe. I'm not. The only highlight in G.I. Joe Retaliation was Ray Stevenson. And his role as Firefly was awesome.
Well, you don't like the Beast Wars, so like that.
Beast Wars sucks.
I mean, it's
fuck Beast Wars. Sorry, Jay.
That's all right. Magnum North says, I'm Northern Minnesotan, so Cole Hauser and I sound familiar. You guys stream together too, huh? Mexican Iron Man says, red carpet Mexican DEI question. Jay, I only have one question for you now that we are live. Is this the gayest live stream ever?
You just do
Maybe if I'm
the
wearing this hat.
Aubrey Plaza response. It better be. That was her response. I think she was like mildly trolling with the answer. I don't know, but it was
Aubrey
funny.
Plaza is a troll.
That's what I mean. When he's like, "Is this the gayest Marvel ever?" She go, "It better be."
Is this the gayest Marvel ever?
He asked that question every time.
That
no
was the
matter
first.
what
Was that the
show
first
it is.
time he asked it though, or was that just the one that stood out because she trolled him back? I don't know. We'll never know.
Can I just
I only brought up Beast Words to trigger Cole.
Can I just say something why I hate Beast Wars? Because they brought a series out, which is fine, but the dirty they did was they brought the G1 Transformers into Beast Wars. Like they brought in Starscream's Ghost.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. They should have been their own thing.
They should have been their own thing. So when they did that, they made it seem like, are you telling me Optimus Prime and Meg and Galvatron went offline at a certain time and then the Beast Wars shows up? You fucking mad?
But here's the thing. They're doing that. That's what they tried to do in Brand New Day. In Brand New Day, Yelena is Beast Wars and like Spider-Man is Transformers. They're trying to help put these characters nobody cares about over the top.
I'm sorry for cursing.
It's all good, brother. Be yourself. 315 people here. Shout out. Thank you guys for the love and support. At least Magnum Norris, after The Last Jedi with Luke drinking Bonanza milk, I was like, I'm done. I know it was weird.
When I saw a black stormtrooper, I was done.
I got so it's
you're done it.
You're the problem. I got a story for Cole Hauser. Look at this. Canadian powerlifting champion April Hutchinson led a Sophie Cunningham rally in Toronto ahead of the Indiana Fever's game against the Toronto Tempo, making the first such rally outside the U.S. Look at everyone supporting.
Dude, if I knew about this, I would have went.
This is Cole Hauser's girl right here.
I would have went to this.
Yeah.
They
were giving out signs and all kinds of stuff. Hey, man, all journeys start with a single step.
Okay, next time I got to go when she's here, because then I know she'll go, oh, who's that good-looking black guy in the Welcome to the Rebellion shirt?
I need him for
security.
Bring him over here.
Dude, she's a real one, though. She's a real baller.
Oh, she is.
The reason that she pointed is the reason all of us honkies in basketball do what we do.
Listen.
If you've ever been to, anyway. I'll leave it there.
It's taking two white girls, Clark and Cunningham, to make the WNBA relevant. Two white girls are doing that. And this is why everyone else is pissed off.
You mean not Angel Reese? What's wrong with you? All right, don't say it. Don't say it on my
No, I won't say it. No, but if you think about it, it's taking only two people, because nobody was watching in the WNBA. Now that it's become relevant,
I hope the men wanting to be women get drafted next year. It'll be fun.
Dude,
Royce White. I got my money on Royce White.
Dude, I'll jump into that draft. I have so much fun.
For people that have a dog, is this true for people that have dogs?
I love how the dog changes size.
Did y'all catch that? He drops a Dorito and it's like, you ever drop food on the ground? The dog just goes crazy trying to get it before.
Bruh, if you crinkle the bag, the dog's already ready for battle. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you got to say no. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's that. I think they undersold it a bit. It's not.
Oh,
it's more dramatic.
Man, I saw this. I was dying, bro. I was like, this is the best. This is the freaking best. Yeah. Anyway,
that was funny.
Anyway. That's pretty much what we got for a show this morning. Oh, wait a minute. I showed this early this morning. I don't know if Wicked saw this. I want to know if Wicked will enter into this competition in one of the state fairs in Central Florida.
Why are we showing clips from The View?
It's a chicken calling contest. Sorry, Clouds. This is what white women do on their day off, just so you have a little understanding of what.
Listen, I've dated country girls before, so.
Israel, man, that's not $7,000. Come on, man. I was about to put on the yarmulke and everything. Hello, folks. Outside of books and comics and games, I wish Lucasfilm would not do any more Star Wars unless it's films only a different story arc. Cheers. 100%. I was saying that earlier. He put LOL in the chat. That I wish they go like a million years in the future or a million years in the past, and just they can kind of create their own thing by doing
But Jay, they just did that with Starfleet Academy. How good was that?
With what?
Starfleet Academy. They went like 1,000 years
Star
in the
Trek,
future.
that's not Star Wars.
No, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
that's a totally different ownership.
It's still connected. They're talking about like where it has no connection, even though it's 1,000 years. It's still kind of connected.
The three largest sci-fi entities, IPs: Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, and they are all bad now. But Mo, if I can just point out, when you said why are we watching something from The View, did you see that Mad TV skit where they had The View ladies as basically chickens laying eggs?
That's an easy joke. Yeah.
Oh, it was so good. That was such a good skit.
I'm partial to pig calls, by the way. Those are more entertaining.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, the pig calls are great. Thunderi says, I was in 4-H and performed and had projects go to the Iowa State Fair. I'm also in the 4-H Hall of Fame. Bro, the more I learn about this guy, the more of a legend he becomes right before our eyes. Last topic of the day for the last 15 minutes of the show. Thank you guys for being here. Kraken 300 was really nice to see. Robin Williams' Instagram account has been reactivated after 12 years. His children reactivated the account so that they could fight back against the rampant AI abuse of his voice and likeness.
Wow.
Crazy, right? So if you see like Robin Williams, we've been having a lot of talk about the William Shatner Twitter account being not run by William Shatner, but his children have come out and said, hey, we are going to be running his Instagram to stop people using my dad. So Joe Rogan did a segment on this. Joe Rogan, this is kind of crazy. Joe Rogan shared that people are using parts of his podcast to have him promote products that he doesn't promote. So they take a clip of Joe Rogan with his arms crossed in his podcast and was like, what you have there? Like a clip where Joe Rogan's like, what do you have there? What is that? Yeah, show it off. Show it off. I like that. It's just a clip from his podcast. And then they go to the other guy that's kind of constructed a similar but different background and go, oh, thanks, Joe. Hey, right here, I've got nicotine patch gum and this and that, and I'll give you a couple packs and stuff like that. And if you want to get yours, it's on sale. And Joe Rogan's like, man, they do that all the time to my pod. They clip out something and someone puts it together on Instagram and throws it out there, and it makes it act like I am doing that product. He goes, it happens so much, I don't even know. Yeah, Canlin says, I see those fake Joe Rogan ads all the time. He goes, it's so hard to keep up. It's so hard to keep up. And now with AI, they could you imagine like Robin Williams is like trying to sell like paint or, like cups? How horrible would that be?
Yeah. Well, and remember what happened with James Earl Jones with the whole Fortnite.
Well, see,
he signed it off.
He signed it off for that. He said, he said, Lucasfilm, pay my kids money if you use my AI likeness. So they agreed to that. So as technology evolves, we want to be a safe, trusted place where the stories, photos, and videos and memories reflect his legacy and warmth. This is our way of sharing his unique talent, humor to the world. See, I'm also glad they made this statement to say, hey, we're running this thing. This is about my dad. Everybody loved my dad. And we want to share that love with everybody else. So I'm all for this. I'm kind of glad
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
and
doing
Zelda
it.
has led the charge for years, man. Like she has always stood up for her father, which tells you how good of a father he was, you know.
Oh, she faced so much crap when he first died. People on the internet were like attacking her, saying it was her fault and stuff. And I'm like, people are gross.
But she was throwing punches right back, which
Yeah.
I hate that she had to do that. But yeah, she's
Yeah.
really held his estate in high regard, and she's done a great job. She has ridden the line of not being too angry, which anybody would be,
Mhm.
and not being too disconnected or looking for a money, for a cash grab. She's been great. I have a lot of
Yeah.
respect for Zelda Williams. She is doing a fantastic job with her dad's estate, and stinks that she has to deal with this.
Yeah,
So.
she released a statement not that long ago, like within the last couple months, like stop sending me AI videos of my dad. Like they're like she would like that. She was getting them like directly sent to her. Like people are just gone. But I'm glad they're doing this because some people I find it a little morbid when they keep accounts open of celebrities that have passed and like they're promoting stuff with it.
And
I'm
they're
like,
promoting stuff. It's kind of weird.
It is like I'm not gonna say who, but there was someone that passed because I don't want to like come at their family that I don't follow the account anymore because they were using it to do a lot of promotion and I'm like that's not okay. So yeah, as long as they don't do that, which I don't think she will, then it's good. It's just bringing back like his spark a little bit into the world, which I'm totally okay with.
Well, Jay, didn't Peter Cushing's family sue? Am I wrong about that regarding the
I don't
Rogue
know
One?
if it was. Yes, you're right. They said that they did not have the right to use. They didn't want to use their likeness, and because I don't know how I think they lost because there was something in the fine print that somebody from his family signed. I think they lost that lawsuit, but yeah, they did.
Oh, the family did? The family lost the lawsuit?
Yeah, they lost it because somebody I believe someone knows. Somebody knows better than I do. They lost it because somebody else signed for something. And I think that's why. And then that began the whole gray area of like likeness. And now Carrie Fisher's family was all like on board with it.
They shared it before she passed away.
Yeah. They were like, use her legacy and all that stuff. And we want our mom to. So yeah. So they were all for it. But yeah, it's gonna get touchy, like what's gonna be what. And unfortunately, with how great AI is becoming, because like now there's an entire movie. I saw someone mention in the chat. There's an entire Val Kilmer movie. Yeah, they made an entire AI movie with Val Kilmer.
He signed off on it though,
he
right?
Signed off on it. Yeah,
that's the thing.
He did sign off on it, but it's like
I want to watch it because to me it's soulless. Like I can't. Like there's a difference between maybe a project that wasn't finished and they signed off whatever, and like you're finishing it up with like some AI CGI. That's different. But an entire movie that's not actually Val Kilmer, that's just like that's too much for me.
Yeah, reverence is the key because you have Paul Williams, you have or Paul Walker. I'm sorry. You have even Brandon Lee pre-AI. It was just like if you're just kind of like, okay, we're not exploiting it, we're just trying to finish it or to nod our tip our hat to the person that passed away.
I want to close on this. Great, go ahead, Cole.
I just want to because I know Jay, you weren't here and we talked about it.
Shout out.
I want to get your thought on the whole thing with Nicolas Cage, where somebody stole the hard drive out of Netflix for his movie. I can't remember what it was called. But there was a movie.
Man, save that for next week.
I was gonna say that's a big one.
Yeah, okay, I'll save it for next week.
That's cool. It's really interesting. Yeah, I would
gotta
love to
drop
talk
that
about
in our chat so I could read up on it. I
Okay.
don't know anything about that.
Very interesting.
But I have heard people talking about it.
Yeah.
Before we end the show, because I want to respect everyone's time, if you guys could do a huge favor, and I got 2 requests if y'all could do this. Head over to Wicked Virtue 2. She didn't even know I was doing this. She will be live with Dan Vask tomorrow. And the reason is YouTube has changed their guidelines on how to get monetized. And now they're going to be asking for 8,000 watch hours. And we want to help Wicked get her second channel monetized here. She'll be doing a lot of retro stuff. And am I frozen?
No. Yes.
Kind of.
I am.
We can still hear you.
I'm back. All right, whatever. They're going to be doing she's going to be doing a lot of retro stuff. So if you want to sub and just like when she's live with Dan Vast tomorrow at what time?
6 p.m. Eastern.
6 p.m. Yeah, just give it a watch. She's just trying to get her hours up and trying to get to that. And I'm going to be highlighting a few of my other friends that have been working on getting monetized on some of my other shows as well, because it's real. 8,000 hours is going to be a pain in the butt for a lot of people. It's going to be a lot. So I think you guys will really appreciate her second channel. There's a lot of vlogs over there. There's going to be a lot of retro stuff. I'll let her explain, but she needs about 2,000 hours or so.
I need a lot because I kind of had to start over because I started the theme park channel and now it's
freaking frozen.
Yeah,
whatever.
we're doing a retro stream tomorrow. Like me and Dan are going to be doing like a bragging rights and just like talking retro games and stuff and showing stuff off. We're doing it a little bit different too. Like we're the setup's going to be a little different. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, so check that out. Look at Doug. She can't earn over there, and we would love her to get her second channel. It's just going to be a lot of videos and stuff, but we're going to try to
I'm working on doing videos there.
Also, if you could do me a huge favor, this is our good friend Jess. I know a lot of you might not know her. If you are
great.
on Twitter, I'm going to post this tweet in the account. If you could just go underneath and just tag Team YouTube and be very respectful.
Yes.
And just say, Team YouTube, can you please look into this? Just be respectful. Don't be like, F you, YouTube. We don't want that.
Yeah, no, that doesn't get
We
their
don't
attention.
want that. We love Jessica, ABF, all those people. Yeah, that's Miss ABF. We love those guys. And there's something going on here where they just keep denying her cooking channel. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like this is the most wholesome channel on YouTube, and we don't know why. So there's something missing here. So if we could just kind of rev that up and get her some help and put some more eyes on it. Usually a real person will look into it. Trust me, if anyone knows about YouTube taking away monetization, I'm one of them. And
yeah, no, it's just real quick. I watch this every week.
Being weird. Yeah. And so anyway, but yeah, like she doesn't know I'm doing this either, but just we're trying to help people out that might not get the reach. So go ahead, Mo. What were you gonna say?
Oh, and it's a legitimately great show. Me and Mrs. Mo watch it every week. Her and ABF and Erwin from Nerd Wars are really talented. They're on there every week. It's just a great show. And yeah, they say curse words sometimes, but nowhere near the level of any other channel. It's amazing that they have not been monetized yet. It's legitimately a great show, great production value, and you can actually learn how to cook, and she shares the recipes. So it is literally the most wholesome show in the fellowship.
Yeah, so something's really
weird.
Wicked is a babe. Look at this guy shooting a shot. Well, there you go. I didn't mean to make her blush, but anyway. Just subscribe to Mo Zamboni. Is he from? I don't know. Anyway, that's it.
He's from Wakanda.
We try to help each other out. We were able to get Mo monetized. We got Cole Hauser monetized. Let's get Wicked 2 monetized. Let's get Jess going. And I'm also going to be helping out my man Brimstone, who is one of the biggest supporters out here. We're going to talk about him next month. He's really trying to hit those hours. And you get my super? Did I not? I thought I did. Your neighborhood grocery store. I thought I got it. I might have missed it. Also, I'm in the 4-H Hall of Fame too, says me. Look at this, Magna Norris. COD, Modern Warfare 2 on PS3 when? Man, I'm in the middle of writing 3 books. I want to travel. I'm trying to sell some stuff. I'm trying to maintain my 4 channels with the help of my friends.
Yeah. Jose, let's do tomorrow night.
No, I can't do it tomorrow night.
Well, we're gonna do tomorrow.
I'm getting ready to leave, man. I'm about to leave again. I gotta play the Transformers game that Jose got me, man.
Yeah, I've already beat it.
It's sitting right here looking at me play this game. So
he meant me, not you, Jay.
Never mind then. Forget that. Look at this guy right here. Look at
King
this guy.
Cole
I
Hauser.
met Cole, not you. All right, fine. Whatever. Anyway, that's it. Anybody else got anything going on before we head on out?
Some Geeks and Gamers play tonight. Animal Farm or
Animal
I don't
Animal
know.
Party. Right?
Animal
Party
Farm.
Animal.
That would be a fun.
I don't know, something. We're playing tonight.
Layden gave the GCA tonight at 8:30 with the people I started streaming with, including Jess's husband. So go check us out there. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna be in Columbia this weekend hanging out. So
Yeah, should be
I'm looking
awesome.
forward to it. Yeah.
Sorry, Party
Columbia,
Animal.
South Carolina, because there's one.
And
in every
check out
state.
Wicked tomorrow at 7.
6.
6.
Yeah.
I'll be there if it's retro. I am totally gonna be in the audience.
I'll be there too.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it'll be great. All right, we're out. Hitting the red button. We'll see you next week.